let's just get started. This writing, that will also be a video on YouTube, comes due to what happened recently at the Jets game where a man defended himself and his mother against an assault from some woman, to which he was instantly demonized for it. There will be a link to the video in the description box. A few things to note from the video, though, are he was being restrained by other people, he was then pushed away by someone else, he was walking away, and she charged at him before getting hit by him. This is nothing new. A woman attacks a man, he defends himself since nothing else is working, or if something else is or can work, he has the right to if he so chooses. We see it all the time. We see the case of the McDonald's worker. I believe his name is Rayon McIntosh, whatever his name is. We see the case of the McDonald's worker that got attacked by two women while he was working. They performed a pincer attack on him. If you don't know what a pincer attack is, Google it. A pincer attack on him, to which point he got some blunt object, a pole I believe, and proceeded to beat those two women like some slaves. Another case, standard issue Chris Brown. When Chris Brown defended himself against Rihanna, what most people to this day don't know is that on 3 separate occasions before that, she had physically assaulted him and he essentially sat there and took it. Don't believe me? Research it. As to why he didn't leave her after the first time, I don't know, and it's irrelevant, even if he did. Even if I did, sorry. This bit of news I saw on only 3 news videos on YouTube. Though mainstream, that bit of information didn't get any traction and didn't register with a few, minus myself, people that did hear it. In all these cases, the saving grace of the men was that video cameras was there to show they weren't at fault, logically and legally at the very least. Now, why women physically assault men? Why do women physically assault men, outside of the strictly self-defense reason? Simple. Because they can. That's it. No drawn-out answer, however, a bit of an explanation. It has nothing to do with emotion, as it is proven by men. I don't believe for a second that that one day goes by where every man in the Western world, straight and probably even gay, doesn't have the emotional drive to knock a woman clean out Mike Tyson style. Yet it's evident, if not obvious, that we don't due to the amount of women still alive and in a non-vegetative state walking around. The reason why women do this can be summed up in 2 simple words: bailout. What stops men from hitting other men with impunity is the fact that no one is going to come and bail them out, leaving them to face the negative consequences for their actions. The same applies to women who hit other women, more or less. In the case of men hitting women, usually, is that to the nth degree, there is no protection from the negative consequences of that action, and usually, to that same nth degree, the negative consequences for the man doing it are multiplied. Shit. The only time there is protection from negative consequences of physical assault is when women hit men. Also note that when I say men, I mean males, and when I say women, I mean females. Sorry to say, but in today's day and age, that distinction has to be made. The camera is actually up here. I don't know why I keep looking over there. Okay. It also can't or won't be excused by saying, well, they just couldn't control themselves, so try to understand. The simple reason why this won't be used, whether it can or not, is due to the fact that the same justification can be used in all other instances, especially rape. The reason women physically assault men is due to the fact that they know they can and will get bailed out of any and all negative consequences that should come to them, as they come to any other scenario. That being man hits man, man hits woman, woman hits woman, and so on. thereby helping to keep some order, as no one without a bailout would risk getting beaten. When it's said that a man should become sorry, when it's said that a man should never hit a woman, it doesn't matter what she does. That, in effect, removes all barriers that prevent the woman from becoming a tyrant. I can guarantee anyone watching this video or reading this on my newly created blog, yes, I made a blog, people. I just figured I should. I'm about to get a laptop pretty soon, and I'm probably going to be one of those people in a coffee shop writing all the damn time. If I'm not playing chess or something or working out, whatever. Anyway, newly created blog. That if a woman could get hit back and no one comes to their defense while calling for the man's testicles on a stick, no cops came and automatically arrested the man right or wrong, no one had a problem with it, the instances of women physically assaulting men would drop instantly in real time. However, when you have the societal rule that sex is against men and towards women, a sexism I hear no feminists complaining about or burning bras and panties about, you have boys that are indoctrinated with this foolishness from childhood where he got punished for doing the same thing to a girl that took his toys as he did to another boy that took his toys and got no punishment for. When you have police, usually men, that are indoctrinated with the same mentality, don't get me started on the women cops. When you have mandatory arrest laws that are so carefully worded as to always result in male, gay or straight, getting arrested simply because she said it, she said you did it. What do you expect?